I had to do that to line up my audio. Hi. Okay, so I went to WEEBCON over the weekend. It was my first anime con ever. I spent a lot of money, like a lot of money, more than I should have, but part of what I got was a lot of manga. So I'm gonna do a manga haul. Now, before I get into it, I will preface by saying that the majority of this manga is BL. I'll show you the 2 non-BLs I got first, so if you don't care about BL, you can just watch this and then go away. If you care about BL, that's most of what this video is. So first and foremost, actually, out of all of the manga I got, probably what I'm most excited about, even though I can't even technically read it, is Kaguabachi Volume 1. They had this at the Kinokuniya booth. I've been reading this on Shonen Jump. I'm a few chapters behind, but I still am excited to collect it. So yeah, stoked on this. I think the guy at Kinokuniya said the English version is coming out like October-ish, so I'll get that too. Next up, I got the initial, oh, it would help if I held it up the right way, right? Initial D, the special edition volume. Get in focus, hello. There we go. From Kinokuniya as well. The Omnibus. I saw this at a few other bookstores, but I knew Kinokuniya had like the special edition version. I know it's sold out online. Today's like April 2nd, right? So at the time of recording this, it was sold out online. So that's why I picked it up at the store. Looks like I'm collecting another series. All right, so now we're gonna get into the BL. First and foremost, I Should Not Love You. Love this cover. Here's the back. So I'll read you the description. I'm gonna butcher names. I'm sorry in advance. Since he was little, Taisei Fujima has been known as the pretty boy in his town. Being pampered and self-indulgent throughout his life, Taisei has always considered his life perfect. That is, of course, until he met Kita Okachimachi, his former middle school classmate. Okachimachi is one stain in Taisei's otherwise picture-perfect life. So when Taisei is once again reunited with him after 3 long years apart, Taisei can't help but get riled up. And thus begins Taisei's grand plan for revenge, except something's wrong. Taisei obviously loathes Okachimachi with every fiber of his being, and yet, why is his heart beating so fast that he can barely think straight? Cute. Next up is Engage, which I actually read last night. First off, look at the cover. Love it. Here's the back. Now, okay, I was ill-informed. This is a like side story of Love Nest and also Sayonara Game. So I have Sayonara Game and I haven't read it yet. I have not dove into Love Nest yet because there's quite a few volumes. But I saw this on Sublime Manga's website and really wanted to check it out. And then when I went to Books A Million, actually, the day before the con, I picked it up. So, I'm so sorry if I'm saying all these names wrong. I'm trying. The highlight of Chef Mei Suzumori's year is the Star Festival, the one day a year when a pair of mythical lovers reunites. For Mei, it's the day that a mysterious, handsome stranger visits his adopted family's restaurant to buy tasty, seasonal taiyaki. This year, unable to hold his feelings for the attractive stranger back any longer, Mei professes his love and finds he's linked to the enigmatic Naru by a bond much deeper and more complicated than he ever imagined. I read this last night. This book is really messy, in the best way possible. I love when a BL has great storytelling and character building and world building. Honestly, it makes me sad that now that I've read this, that I haven't read Love Nest, and I'm definitely going to be reading Sayonara Game like ASAP because amazing. I loved it, and the fact that now I'm going to have to probably wait months for a volume 2 is a bummer because there was so much being built up in this that is left to be resolved. But yeah, highly recommend. Engage Volume 1. This one I was really excited about. This one I have been looking for. This is by Harada, which if you're familiar with any of their work, they also did like Happy Crappy Life and some other things. Great art. I haven't undone this one yet, so here is the cover. Music based, I love it. I'm wondering, it's kind of like giving like a potentially dirtier version of Given, I don't know. Asachi, looking to be more popular with the ladies, starts a band with his friends. Leading his new small-time band as the vocalist, he is joined later by a supporting bassist named Yoru. However, during a bit of post-concert fun, there was a small accident, bringing Yoru's feelings for Asachi to light. Normally, the thought of being with another man would disgust him, but after Asachi heard Yoru sing, he was overcome with lust and violently desired to feel Yoru day after day. This is a story that centers on Yoru and his one-sided love, his rapidly growing desires and intense jealousy. Where will those feelings take us? Sounds dramatic. Yeah, looking forward to this. Next up, Seaside Stranger Volume 6. Now, I'm not going to read the description of this because I don't want to give away anything having to do with the other volumes, but this just came out. I'm actually working through this right now. I think I'm on Volume 3. This story is so cute. It's very fast-paced. So if you like a slow build when it comes to characters and stuff in BL, this is a lot more fast-paced. Like literally frame by frame, it could be like another day, another scene, a big thing's happened. Like things move fast. You just have to remember that there's like a lot of time in between. But yeah, this is a really sweet story about like two adults, you know, trying to figure out their lives together. Highly recommend. Okay, guys. Don't judge me for this one. I bought this at the Kinokuniya booth. It looked really funny. I usually don't buy stuff that's so, what's the word? On the head with, like, things. I'll just show you the cover. I got reincarnated in a BL world of big man boobs. Volume 1. I'm also gonna just show you the back. Also, but let's hear it for this tattooed man, because not gonna complain about that. Yeah, I'm more into like psychological, serious, like, you know, enemies to lovers, the Yakuza, like just a little bit darker things. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be judging a book by its cover, literally. I don't even think I can read this anymore. Honestly, go Google this. This is my first YouTube video and I don't want it to get friggin' taken down. Moving on. Living with Him. I read this the night I got home from WEEBCON. It was super, super cute. As you can tell, I really liked it. I marked it a lot. Here's the cover. Here's the back. All right. Again, I'm gonna say this every time. Apologies for any mispronunciations of the names. Ryoto Natsukawa is set to move out of his family's home and live alone for the first time to begin university. However, he unwillingly finds himself rooming with his dazzling childhood friend, Kazuhito Tanaka. Despite his old friend's charming good looks, it turns out that Kazuhito is single. Ryoto wants to know why that is, so he tries to figure out what Kazuhito lacks from the perspective of the opposite sex. Things become a little bit clearer when the pair go on a practice date, and slowly their feelings rise to the surface. It is just like the most perfect friends to lovers, like, and they were roommates kind of situation. It's just really sweet. Okay, next up I got 3, and I'm not gonna go into the descriptions of these very much, but I got these all from the same guy who was set up at WEEBCON. These are from Kuma. They've been on my radar. It's called Canis. The art is like dazzling. Let me just show you. So here's volume 1. Okay. Beautiful, right? In the back. And then volume 2 is the other guy. So it like matches. So here's volume 2. I love that. So if I put them together, like, it's just... I don't know. The art's just really beautiful, and I think it has to do with, like, fashion, and yeah, it's cool. And then I also got Canis, Dear Mr. Rain. I have not done enough research. I do not know if this is a prequel or a sequel or a side story or what, but I bought it because it was there, and I have no self-control. I'm assuming it has to be a side story or a sequel because they're together. I assume it's the same guys. Either way, very excited to read these. Kuma always has like great books with great art, adding to the collection. Almost done. 3 more. This was so cute. I read this last night. It's about a love story with a veterinarian. So there's like literally animals and stuff involved. It's so cute. Love, a kitten, and a salty dog. So cute. Here's the cover. Both are beautiful. And here's the back. And I'll read this one. If I recommend any of these so far, this one is just so good. Okura is a tough veterinarian who works at Kinokuniya Animal Hospital, right near the entertainment district. One day, a kind and earnest college student named Momo brings in a tiny kitten he found on the streets, and the two men grow closer as Okura helps Momo learn about cat parenthood. It isn't long until their conversations turn from pet care to their experiences with romance, as Okura finds himself wanting to get to know Momo better. Will their relationship grow into something more with a kiss? Highly recommend. Super cute. That description really doesn't do the story justice because it gets a little complicated. Not bad complicated. It's just, there's definitely substance to it. Highly recommend. Very cute. The last 2 books I got are actually not manga, they're light novels. So yes, no, or maybe. This was an impulse purchase. I've never heard of it. I literally bought it because of the covers. It looked cool. And it's 7 Seas. I've really never been disappointed by anything from 7 Seas. Kei is comfortable in his position as an Osabi TV news anchor, but a similar show pops up in his exact same time slot. As a competitor's ratings climb, he starts to question himself and his career choices. To make matters even worse, his hot and heavy relationship with Ushio is on the rocks, and now he has nowhere to turn for comfort, forget guidance. Can Mei make it through a barrage of oddball assignments, figure out his place in the world of TV, and have a good vacation? Sounds dramatic. I'm into it. Last but not least, this I've actually been looking for. So this is The Other World's Books Depend on the Bean Counter. So here's the cover. And if someone wants to correct me, please by all means do. I think this got a manga or is going to get a manga or something. The back, there's really not a whole lot to it. But this just sounds really good. One day, 29-year-old accountant Shichiru Kundu is accidentally transported to another world. As compensation, the Romani kingdom promises to take care of all his living expenses, but the workaholic Shichiru still asks for a job. Once he's placed at the royal accounting department, he starts whipping his lackadaisical colleagues into shape. But when he gets over in his head and nearly dies from overwork, the handsome commander Aresh steps in to save him, and the two develop a unique physical relationship, as a form of medical treatment. Sounds funny, sounds good, sounds interesting. I'm looking forward to it. So that's everything. That's all the books I got. I'll probably do another video because I got a ton of posters, like a ton of posters. I have no clue what I'm going to do with them. I got a lot of pins. I have this new bag that I really want to put a lot of pins on. And I also got a lot of acrylics. So we'll save those for another time. But for now, if you made it this far, I guess I'm obligated to say like, subscribe, etc., etc. I'm not really sure how this works, but that's what I'm going to do. So thanks. And if you like this content, please let me know in the comments because I'm just winging it here. So bye.